Let's talk about the lowest crypto futures fees in 2026. So every major cryptocurrency exchange is going to be ranked, and we're going to be calculating the fees. And let's start with none other than KCEX, which is positioned in itself as one of the most aggressive low fee cryptocurrency exchanges right now, with a zero maker and zero taker fees on spot trading and futures, zero maker fees and only 0.01% on the taker side, making it highly competitive for scalpers, high frequency traders, and users who trade often. If you want to get started with KCEX, the link is in the description below. But before we get into all the other platforms, right, the one problem that a lot of cryptocurrency traders definitely focus or obsess over is the fact that looking at either the wrong data when they check the headline maker taker rates, confirm that it looks competitive, and then they sign up, right? What they miss is that trading fees operate as a multi-layer system where the stated rate is only the opening number, token discounts, VIP tiers, funding rates, withdrawal cost, and also the leverage multiplier effect on notional size position, all kind of interact in a way that actually determine what you will eventually pay, and the difference between getting that calculation right and ignoring it kind of runs to thousands of dollars per year for any active trader. So in this video, we want to make sure we have the real cost of crypto trading, especially futures, and on every major platform, by understanding the fee structures and what you actually pay for on a futures trade, right? So they are the maker and taker fees, which are the most visible. When you place a limit order that sits on the order book before being filled, you are a maker, which means you're adding liquidity. When you place a market order that fills immediately against other existing orders, you're a taker, you're removing liquidity, right? And then of course the leverage multiplier is the fee calculation that trips up most futures traders. Futures fees are charged on the full notional value of the position, not the margin you deposited. So if you open a $500 margin position at 50x leverage, your notional position size is 25k, 0.05% taker fee applies to that 25,000, costing you $12.50 on a $500 deposit, right? So run that position twice a day for a month, and the fee can reach $750 on a $500 account. So I think people need to really pay attention to that. And of course, funding rates as well, the invisible cost layer that actually dominates the total fee expenditure, in my opinion, for traders holding positions that are longer than a few hours on perpetuals contracts, which have no expiry and no settlement mechanism. Exchanges use a funding rate charged every 8 hours to keep up with perpetual price anchored to the spot price. So you have to understand that, and also the native token discounts, which reduce your maker taker rates by holding or paying fees in the exchange's native token, like Binance's BNB or OKB, or for OKX, or BGB for BitGet, for example, right? So the withdrawal fees are also the most variable hidden cost. Most USDT off an exchange to a cold wallet or DeFi protocol will cost between $1 on Tron, for example, to $15 sometimes on other networks during congestion periods. And this is a hefty cost. So that's why I like I said, platforms like KCEX, where you have zero withdrawal fees even on networks like ERC20, which is pretty amazing. So let's just compare the total list here, and I'll leave a link to the full guide so you can actually get all the details where I break it all down. Okay, so first we have MEXC, which really has the futures maker fees, which are zero, and futures taker is 0.02%, and a spot maker 0, and a spot taker 0.050, right? So native token discounts with MX holders, 50% futures discount. You can use the code in the description to get started, and the link in Binance is 0.020 on the futures maker, and 0.050 on the futures taker, and a 0.1% and on the spot maker, spot taker, 25% if you're BNB spot, 10% BNB futures if you hold the BNB token, and then OKX Similarly, also competing with Binance in terms of our futures maker taker day, and the spot maker being slightly different, 0.08 on the maker, 0.1 on the taker side on KCEX. So BloFin is also another one that has VIP tiers, as well as you've got BitGet, where you can get up to 80% if you're using, in terms of discounts, if you are holding BGB, and then Bybit, which is VIP tiers, and then the Bit token as well, and KuCoin with some VIP tiers, Gate.com, BingX, Tapbit, and Bitunix are some of the other ones that we do cover. So I literally go in detail to give you the full picture, the full exchange by exchange analysis of the fees. Just check out the full guide in the description. We won't have enough time to run through all the data in this short video, but you can reference all of that, and then you can also get the links to the platforms, so you can use those affiliate links and you can get all these amazing discounts and bonuses on your trading fees. Let me know what your thoughts are. Drop in the comments which one is your lowest fee exchange that you like to use. KCEX seems to be my favorite. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.